Hey, Tony, say your name into the mic.
My name into the mic.
I swear to God, every fucking time. Mark, say your name into the mic. If you...
Mark.
Thank you.
Mark.
God damn it. Welcome to You're Not Wrong podcast number 10. That's what it says on my screen there, 10. We are Press Pause, Press Play, or as I like to call it, P4, P-Quad maybe. I'm your host, Michael. To my immediate right is...
Mark.
That was some flair. Just a little bit of flair.
Mark.
And to his right is...
Tony.
Was that like evil voice, Tony, or...
Nah, not really. I just wanted to do a thing.
Just Tony.
Maybe I was going for half British or half Russian. I don't know.
It was like half British, half Dr. Evil.
Tony. Today we are playing Fortnite for no reason whatsoever. And I really just chose it.
Because you're a pro, dude.
I'm fucking pro at Fortnite, dude. Get on my level, noobs. From now on, what we're gonna be doing here on Press Pause, or rather on You're Not Wrong, is we're going to be either choosing a game from roulette, or we're going to be playing the newest game that somebody here has bought, or somebody just like, oh, I feel like playing this today, and we'll play that. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah.
So we'll just play games.
I mean, we're obviously just going to play games, but that's the buffer for when we're talking about the crap we're going to be talking about. But that's how we're going to choose the game we're going to be playing. Does that sound good?
I like that.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
I'm basically claiming a spot that once Dark Souls Remastered comes out for the Switch in October, one of those plays.
Well, I mean, we have... Never mind. I have Dark Souls Remastered. We have them.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the
Switch version? Well, yeah. Mark?
If that comes out.
Oh, no, we can't do that. That'll be a Let's Play. We could get Mark to play. Yeah, because... that's going to be rough.
Yeah, if we did it while... Do we just move backwards? If we did it while trying to talk, yeah, Mark would just be...
It would be...
And not talking the whole time. It would be
awful. So, as you're going to be seeing me here is I'm going to be playing... How do I run? That's how you run. I'm going to be playing Fortnite awfully. I might give someone else a controller once I die, which will probably be in the next minute and 20 seconds.
Time it.
This is Running Man the Simulator. Tony, Mark, we did this before.
What?
We did this before when we played Battlegrounds, which is something that we recorded but is never going to come out.
Did we just run?
Where I think one of our games crashed and I just ran for the entire time.
Yeah.
And I think I lived.
I crashed.
You crashed. You crashed and I just ran for the entire game. And I think I made it to top 5, which was weird.
I crashed in a game of PUBG.
Unheard of. PUBG crashing? God, that's never happened before. But here on You're Not Wrong, we're going to be playing mostly video games. Sometimes we will actually be playing card games. We're playing $1 Million Butt, Tony. Cards Against Humanity whenever I decide to buy that.
I have that.
We could play. You do?
Yeah.
Do you have the whole set? Most of it?
No, just the starter.
Oh, sweet.
Thing
I didn't know you had that. But I'll be getting
pretty
it
sure we do.
We'll be playing card games. Might be playing Uno. Who knows? Depends on how much crap we have actually to talk about. But today, we have 2 topics, maybe 3 topics to talk about, and our first topic is going to be James Gunn.
Yikes!
The eye is shrinking. So, what does everybody remember about James Gunn?
He was the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Former. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm still a little bitter about that.
We all agree here that he should not have been fired, right? Or that he should be rehired, maybe at the very least.
Yeah. No, I think it was. I don't think it was. Yeah, I don't know why they fired. I mean, I get why they fired him, but I don't think they fired him. Let's get to the reasons why they fired Mark, if you would. So I guess he had some tweets from a few years ago that were a little bit offensive to some people. Should I
just read? You don't have to read. Don't pick all of them. Pick a few, because they are awful. They're very bad tweets,
Yeah.
But the fact that he already apologized for them and that we all know they're just bad jokes really tells me. Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some of them get a little,
trigger warning,
cringy.
Yeah.
But I feel like a good, just it gets worse from here is I like when little boys touch me in my silly place.
I mean, who says that?
Catholic priests.
Oh!
Judging by what
That's
just happened,
actually topical.
Yeah,
as well.
Pennsylvania. Because
that's awful. Got any more for me, Mark?
Any more? I don't know.
You
the rest
really don't want to read them?
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah,
because they're just they are again they're in poor taste.
You feel gross.
Like, yeah, they are nasty, bad things.
But I think he pretty
say.
much acknowledged that,
right? Because I if I remember right when this controversy started to happen, not the controversy. Sorry, when he first got hired by Disney, I believe he was like, yeah, I said some pretty dumb things back in the day, and I'm sorry for them, but they happened and I said it. But the main thing that I want to get to in this topic is the fact that should you be held to a standard of something that you've done in the past? Now, that being obviously the past, yes. If you did something horrendous in your past, if you killed somebody, if you raped someone, if you're a
Mike Cernovich,
terrible pedophile, all things that are like, yeah, you did some really fucked up shit, you should be judged for it. I don't think that you should be judged for saying, especially comedians, or really especially anybody, but I don't think you should be judged for things that, I said this, back in the day. I don't think that it was right that I said these things. I don't know the buttons to this goddamn. I don't think that the things that I said were, right. They were in poor taste, but I was just trying to get a rise out of people, which is exactly what, James Gunn basically said. Like, I just said these things to just for someone to be like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think the big one, I remember this quote, in response to everything he was saying, many people who have followed my career know when I started, I viewed myself as a provocateur, making movies and telling jokes that were outrageous and taboo. As I have discussed publicly many times, as I've developed as a person, so is my work and my humor.
So yeah, it's like he even admitted, like, what I said back then is just, it was just shock value.
Yeah.
Nothing I did. I didn't mean the things that I said. It was just like, he said some, wow, that's really messed up. Oh well.
Yeah.
You see, to steel man the argument that James Gunn shouldn't, to steel man James Gunn even further is the fact that, I would imagine Disney would have done a little bit more research on his social media accounts before they brought him in to be the director of the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Right, but that's just it. Like, they had to have known about it. And I think the only reason that they fired him is because someone attacked him.
Bad publicity.
Exactly, yeah. It became, known, public knowledge,
But it was already public knowledge. It was already public knowledge in the first place.
If you knew it was there, though, it was from years ago, and, but then someone brings that up, in front of everybody, and it, kind of.
But does that make it, how does that make it any different? If it was already there and they already knew about it, how does it make it different that, someone else saw it?
I think they thought, like, no one's gonna, you would think if they did see it, you would think they would say, hey, dude, delete these, We don't want people digging that up.
But
this is a very new phenomenon still, this whole, like, you say something a few years ago even, and, it'll pop up and be used against you.
But even the, hey, delete these thing, like, you still, it was still a thing that happened. And in the internet, someone's going to screen cap. Someone like this guy who did attack him is going to say, well, I'll wait for the right moment to say, you said this stuff. Like, even if let's go down devil's advocate, right? Let's say Disney hires him, and James Gunn says to them, I said some stuff back in the day. I think that you should probably be a little bit worried, or you should just be wary that I said these things. And and Disney says, well, delete the tweets, or delete this, or delete the crap that happened, right? And at some point in time, somebody screen caps those tweets and comes out and says, hey, he said these things. He did this. And so that stuff could still happen. Like, so they still knew about it. They still knew the things that he said. So at no point in time does any of this to me say that he should have been fired, because it already happened.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows that the internet is forever in the first place. And a lot of people need to take that into more consideration when they use social media.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, though, there should be, like, for lack of a better expression, a statute of limitations on what a person said years ago is held against them.
Well, and it also, I think, depends on the person. Like, he kind of indicates, like, I've grown as a person.
Sure.
These don't reflect who I am now. Like, some people, they might have said something 10 years ago, and they're still,
and they still
saying
mean
stuff like it, and they still think that. There are definitely people like that out there. But a lot of people, change over time and grow, and usually for the better. So, I think it's usually better. You're better off giving people the benefit of the doubt, and not just,
so you
jumping down their throats for something they might have said a long time
So you
ago.
do believe, like, you shouldn't really be held to, I guess standard isn't really the way to put it, but you shouldn't be held to something that you did say back in the day, especially if you can prove that, well, I didn't mean what I said, or I'm a different person now than I was then. Those kind of ways of thinking.
I think it's also a big deal to point out that, like, we're just talking about things he said. Like, these aren't things he did,
right? Exactly.
Like, because I'm not saying, like, oh, everyone's past, can just be forgotten and isn't important. Like, but these are just things he said, like, I don't know. And it's obvious that he's making jokes, and you can say, like, well, they're bad jokes, which I think they are. And you can say, like, they're offensive, which they are. But, at the end of the day, they are just jokes.
But I think it's also pretty obvious that he in no way meant, it's odd to say he didn't mean any harm by what he said, but he said some pretty fucked up things. But he didn't mean anything by what he said.
I feel like it came from someone who didn't realize that saying that type of thing could cause someone harm. It could hurt somebody.
Like, oh, I just said these things, and oh, wait, that's probably, I probably shouldn't have said something like that. Kind of that kind of mess. Like, I don't know. He should not have been fired. He should not have been fired, period. Disney knew, and Disney just waited under the pressure of someone's like, hey, James Gunn said some things. Maybe you should do something about it.
And really, I mean, all the outrage, like, so far as I could tell, just seemed, it was fake. Like, it was literally a fake outrage. Like, there weren't, like, tons of people calling for him to be.
It was just this guy. And I mean, and sure, maybe there are people behind him.
Yeah.
I mean, some people rally behind him. It's a very, very small minority.
And, and I think the whole thing is like, oh, it was kind of like a reaction to what happened with Roseanne.
Well, the Roseanne...
Yeah, I was trying to paint a double standard.
That's what, on that side of it, I think the Roseanne thing was more egregious to the fact that she was being more directly... She was trying to just make a joke. It's true that she was just, I'm just trying to make a shock value joke. But I think that what she did was more...
malicious,
just malicious and basically racist, just because what she said about a person is just like, I can't remember.
I can't remember exactly
which I don't even really care. But what she said was more malicious toward ape. She was attacking a person as a joke, which can go one of two ways. It could be, that's funny, but that's a little off, or it could be, well, that's just terrible. You shouldn't say that thing you said. And then she tried to
I remember. Yeah,
then she tried to claim, I was on Ambien or something like that. Like, right now you're trying to make excuses for a thing that you said wasn't even wrong, but that's the thing you did wrong. I'm like, no sense whatsoever. That was very fast. I didn't expect that topic to go that quickly.
Well,
yeah, more?
I'm about to say, I would still argue that if someone's going to fire you for stuff you said on social media, I don't think you should work for them anyway. Because if you think about it, like, we're sort of at a weird place in free speech right now in terms of political division and polarization, and how you can argue, you can really make a good case that anything that's said anyone that anything says is being, for lack of a better term, weaponized. And it's basically going to be turned against. It's going to be turned against someone at any point in their life, depending on who it is.
Do you think it makes a difference whether it's just things someone said or like actions? Like, do you think like, so you're saying like, you know, you shouldn't work for somebody that would fire you for things you said on like Twitter. So like, you know, you think it's, you know, not right for companies to do that, but do you think they're within like their do you think
legal
it's right?
right?
Do you think, well, I know they're in their legal right, but do you think it's right for them to fire someone because of something they did, or like, because I remember when that whole Charlottesville thing happened, when they were posting the pictures of like the guys with the tiki torches, people like found out their names,
who those people
and
were,
reported them to like their companies, and they like, I think a bunch of them got like fired. Like, do you think that's right, or?
Well, I actually think that is. I think that's right, because I know a lot of people termed it doxing, but at the same time, if you're willing to not be anonymous in a public space and you participate in something like that, and people find out what you do, that's on you to bear the responsibility of your choice there. Right,
you're not just hanging out on your porch or walking down the street. Like, you're engaged in you're taking a political stance, and like you said, you know, your face is uncovered. So
yeah, so I don't think
you're accepting that the public is gonna see who you are.
Right, I was gonna say it's more like, because
that's not anonymous.
It's a thing that they did that's widely accepted as terrible, and that is the person that they are. Right, they are.
Right.
They show their true self.
Yeah, they show who they are, and I think that someone has to look at it and say, well, that's not who we want representing us. We didn't know that's what you were, and that's why we should probably get rid of it.
So I agree with that, because I think that I think the biggest difference is like, that's an action, like you're taking a stance as opposed to, you know, saying something. So you know, and they were involved in something obviously that, you know, turned real bad, but so I guess that's what I agree. Like, you know, I think the whole, like, if it's actually something you're doing or did, makes it a little different.
Well, allow me to differentiate a little bit further, because there was a lot of ways. My personal side is that I'm thinking about it from my shoes, because I've posted some stuff on my Facebook account and Twitter account, which are politically charged. I 100% have done that, and I've 100% insulted people, because, especially people on the right, because I thought they were just flat out wrong. If an employer were basically to come and see my social media history and basically say, well, why did you do this? I'm like, because that's how I felt at the time. I probably wouldn't say it in the way that I did, but generally speaking, I don't think what I said was wrong. And I'm willing to bear the brunt of that.
Right, stand by the...
I'm willing to stand by that choice.
Yeah.
And if they're willing to hold that against me, then I wouldn't want to work for them anyway.
So you're saying that you wouldn't work for someone who views your own political views in a different way, or that they would fire you because of it?
That they would fire me because of it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I can tell you, like, the company I work for right now, fairly conservative leaning. Okay. Either way, I don't think that my political views don't align with theirs. And some, like, my boss, pretty, like a pretty Christian guy. Me, complete opposite.
Right.
But at the same time, I have not tried to pick political fights and religious discussions about that sort of thing, because after all, that's not the place and time for that.
Sure.
And I think it also is, you know, like, so let's say you work for, well, you wouldn't work for a church, but like,
no.
You know, like you work for a company with a very, you know, like religious mindset, like somehow they're, you know, okay, they're a Bible publisher. Let's say you work for a Bible publisher in the, you know, doing IT or something. Like if you were, you know, on social media spouting all this like anti-religious stuff, like if you were the employer, I think you'd look at that and be like, okay, we should fire, because it's like specifically you know, inflamed towards where you're working. But I think in general, like a company can acknowledge that it's like employees will have political opinions, and so long as they're not voicing them in work, like if they're within the normal acceptable realm of like political opinion, I don't think a company's gonna fire someone for that, or I don't think they should, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
and obviously, like a neo-Nazi rally falls outside of the
little bit
acceptable.
Yeah, a little bit.
The acceptable discourse.
Sadly,
not saying you can't do that, but
sadly,
there's consequences.
Sadly, the country is a bit more racist than just a bit,
just a wee bit.
Yeah. Because after all, it's just weird how we're complete. Like when you compare Black Lives, if you compare Black Lives Matter to what in to the KKK, you really don't know what you're talking about. Because they're just not on the same level at all.
But our president doesn't think so.
Good people on both sides. Bullshit.
Good people on both sides. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll hit you with both sides of my hand.
The back and the front. What was our second topic? I completely forgot what our second topic was. Wow, that computer really is slow, Mark. You were right. It's just waiting.
Our second topic is Ninja.
Waiting. Ninja. That's right. Ninja. That's Ninja.
Why we're playing Fortnite.
That's not why we're playing Fortnite.
No, it is.
But
it's topical.
It helps.
Dude, this computer. I don't know. If it's
God damn that computer. So Ninja.
Get your act together, Dell.
Once Mark gets the quotes up and ready, whenever the computer decides to work. Was that you or whatever?
That was me.
That was him.
So Ninja recently did an interview, or just quoted by Polygon as saying that he does not play with female streamers, or doesn't play with females on stream because it could interfere with. Wow! I hit everything.
Bong.
Bong. We're amateurs. That he didn't want to play. He didn't play with women because he figured it might interfere, or people might start rumors, and it could go badly.
I feel like you're just playing this like Minecraft.
I kind of am. I'm afraid.
You're just mining.
I'm afraid.
Although
to
you did
shoot.
kill one guy. I thought that was pretty cool.
I killed a man.
Was it just one?
I killed a man.
I didn't even react at the time, but I was like, damn, I was expecting him to just die the first time a player saw him.
I kind of expected to die too. Ooh, it's coming. It's coming online. No, that's the old article. That's the one we didn't want. It's one of the James Gunn ones.
Come on.
Again,
I do have something here.
Again, we're amateurs.
About to say, I have a quote here that says, "If I have one conversation with one female streamer where we're playing with one another, and even if there's a hint of flirting, that is going to be taken and going to be put on every single video and be clickbait forever," said Ninja, who was married in an interview with Polygon.
Yeah.
And then he doubled down on the stance. I wanted to take a moment to address the discussion about the article that came out over the weekend. While I understand some people have implied my views mean I have something against playing with women, I want to make clear that this issue I'm addressing is online harassment and my attempt to minimize it from our life. It is something that affects all streamers, especially ones that make their relationships public. I wanted to bring attention to this issue, and my comments should not be characterized as anything beyond that. Having just celebrated my 1-year anniversary, my wife and my family will always be the most important thing to me, and I am doing my best to protect them. We are all fans of all kinds of streamers and gamers, Curvy Llama, Julia TV, and I'm not going to try to pronounce that, are a few of other favorites, and we encourage others to check out their channels. I look forward to the opportunity to meet and play with all kinds of Fortnite players in future tournaments and events. I don't know if I would... I mean...
Go ahead.
It seems like for some reason it's just like the implication is that basically streaming with a woman will inherently cause more stress in their life.
See, Now here's how I look at it. Mark, you're the only one here who's currently in a relationship, right?
Correct.
Because I'm not. Tony, you're not.
Assume.
As far as I know. When I was in a relationship, my girlfriend wasn't jealous, but she also didn't want me didn't really want me around a lot of other women. She didn't want me even looking at other women, which I didn't really like. That doesn't make sense. I can't even see that there's
it's not really
I've always felt that look, everybody's going to look at something else. It doesn't mean that I'm going to cheat on you, or doesn't mean that I want someone more than you. It just means, wow, there's something cute there, or wow, there's something attractive around there. That's all I mean, basically that's how I was raised. I don't know that I was right or wrong being raised that way. I just know that that's how I was raised. It just I see a woman and I like the way that woman looks. So I'm like, oh wow. But how I view what Ninja said, I don't completely agree with what he said, but I can definitely see what he said and understand and why he would think that way.
Well, yeah, I mean, he is, this is his job, but I get he can, make those kinds of decisions.
Yeah, but I still think he's wrong.
I think he's wrong, but I think he's wrong.
I think he's wrong. Yeah,
I think he's wrong because of his platform. His platform doesn't mean that he has to do something a specific way, but I think that because he is so popular, that he should probably try and die down the stigma. The stigma is what it is, and that sucks that it is that way. But I think that if he came out and said, look, I'm gonna start. It doesn't matter who I stream with. I'm happily married with my wife, but I'm gonna stream with this person or that person. It doesn't matter if they're male, female, transgendered, or whatever. I'm just gonna stream with whoever I feel like streaming with, and it doesn't affect my marriage or doesn't affect any relationship status that I have around me. That's what he could have done, and I don't blame him for not going fully in that direction, because not everybody can just say, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to be the pioneer, the social pioneer for this. He may have thought, you know what? I just don't want that headache in my life. It's better for me if and my wife may obviously know that I'm not going to cheat on her, but it's better for me if I just steer clear of that and just do my thing the way I've been doing it.
You see, well, that does make sense on its face. It kind of reminds me of religious thinking in some way.
I don't know if he's religious or not. I don't know if it came off in the article.
No, I don't think. It's just that it's like for some reason it comes across as needlessly puritanical. Right. Because after all, just because someone decides to see a woman and acknowledge that she looks really good is somehow the same as actually cheating on someone. Some people do believe that. Yeah, that's a thing.
And also, like, what is it to stop people falsely, like, claiming that, oh, he's sleeping with her, or so, like, but he's not, so who cares? Like, you're just worried about, like, some memes. Like, I don't know. It does seem a little like, well, what's the point? Like,
I think he's worried about something that could happen instead of something that might happen.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But
I'm blowing it out of proportion.
Yeah, I would also think that, like, if he streams with another guy and something happens, then pretty much all of this becomes nothing short of a grandstand.
Yeah, what if he's eye flirting with the guy he's streaming with?
Yeah, well then, who cares? But I don't think he streams with anybody now that I think about it, honestly. I don't watch his streams.
Well, wasn't that the big thing? He's done, like, celebrity streams.
No, he streamed with Drake that one time. Ooh, Drake. I'm a Drake fan, but whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just saying if the situation were reversed, and this is a really popular female Twitch streamer, and she didn't want to stream with men, I will guarantee you
that'd be more outrage.
There would be far more of a backlash against.
Do you think
the female streamer?
I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the female streamer. Yeah, you're probably right. Which again isn't fair. It's not fair at all. Like, there's no reason that someone shouldn't just be able to do something with someone of the opposite sex, or someone who may oh Jesus Christ. Why didn't nobody warn me?
No.
I was letting
you talk.
86.
Oh man.
Yeah, because there are plenty of times where Ray has streamed on his channel with people like Leah without any issue because he streams with Tina, because he streamed with Tina and Leah at the same time. So I kind of feel like it's kind of bullshit.
It's pure bullshit, honestly.
Honestly, some of this is probably because with his wife to some degree. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like, just try to keep things on the down low or something, and it's just he could be overreacting to what she requested for. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that was true.
I mean, I don't want to make it seem like it was her idea. It would seem that they came to that conclusion together.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's very possible that I wouldn't be surprised if that actually was the case. That it was a mutual decision. I'd still say he overreacted, though.
I definitely. Well, do you mean what he would do is overreaction? Like, I'm not going to stream with women.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like locking your doors. It's like staying inside because a suspicious package was delivered to your house or something of that nature. I don't know. It was not the best analogy. My own admission.
Has anybody had a suspicious
package?
Do you have a suspicious package? Can we see your suspicious package?
Suspicious package delivery.
I have a package that you didn't order. I don't want it.
That's one of those things. Of course, suspicious package. Like, yeah, we have an inexplicable amount of porn that's still published.
I'll take it. Of course, I'll take the porn.
Suspicious pizza delivery.
All right, put the sausage away. I don't want the sausage. I don't.
No, that's the beginning of a really bad gay porn there.
I have a sausage here for you. Please, no. No, I don't want your sausage.
This seems suspicious.
I definitely didn't order your sausage.
Not to mention, doesn't that hurt?
I wasn't even hungry.
Yeah, it's just... why is it that... it's just that, on the one hand, I can get he doesn't want that kind of pressure on himself. But also, again, it's just female gamers.
Pressure?
What's really. Pressure? Who's putting pressure on him?
What's the
actual pressure?
He's done stuff like this before, though. What is the? There was the thing that he told people not to post in the chat, and then people were posting in the chat.
Well, the best thing to do about the internet is if you
tell
someone
if you tell them not to do something, they do the exact opposite. It's reverse psychology 101.
Yeah, like I don't know, just chill.
Just. My new thing is just let people people enjoy things. That's my new motto.
Yeah. Even if you think it's dumb.
Even if you think it's dumb, as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not doing anything that's morally wrong, just enjoy things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So again, it's just all the more crazy that it seems like he wouldn't enjoy streaming with another male, like a female streamer, and it's almost like he's afraid to flirt with someone else, just like because he can't control himself.
But see now that's I guess the small part of it that I can understand, or that I can understand from the significant other's point of view in a way, because if I'm going to exclude you for a second, okay, Tony,
but
if we're in a relationship. If we are in a relationship with someone else, and that woman or man that we're with flirts with someone else, aren't you going to get a little bit mad? Just even the slightest bit angry. Hey, they're just hanging around this person, and you can see that okay, there's a little flirt action going on. Would you get slightly, at least slightly angry, right?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say like a 2 at most.
But now a mature person, obviously, you would talk about it. Like, hey, right. I didn't like that you did that. So, you're not going to bar your significant other. Like, don't talk to anybody now. Like,
yeah, because that's the best way to get them to leave.
Yeah,
it's basically to put them in a cage.
I mean, I'd be mad. Yeah, I know you said excluding me.
I wanted to exclude you because you're in a relationship, and I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak for your girlfriend.
Yeah. But no, in that situation, I'd be like, "Whoa, hey, hold up, what's going on here?"
Yeah, like if for example, there was a really buff guy or cute guy, and she was eyeing her. If she was
the way
eyeing him up,
Buff came out on the microphone. By the way,
I've been fighting off a bit of cursing, admittedly. So I've been trying to dance around that. I would be like, "Damn, he's a good-looking guy." Like, go ahead.
See,
and I would think that basically would be returned if there was like, if Selma Hayek walked in front of you. Yeah, there is no way that you would not look.
When we were at
go ahead.
When we were at Comic-Con, Kate was definitely like, "Oh my God, Jason Momoa," like not like I was like, "Whoa, that's Jason Momoa." She was like,
"Whoa, Jason Momoa."
Whoa.
To be fair, that man is that I have a legitimate crush on him, and I'm straight.
Can you not? Have you seen Jason Momoa?
I mean, did you see him in Justice League? He is ridiculously ripped. He is ridiculously ripped.
Well, see, that's the thing. Now, there's a relationship in on the internet. I'll just kidding. An internet relationship that I like very much, and that's Tony. We know Gavin and Meg, and Meg is bi, and Gavin, as far as I know, is straight.
Yeah, I can't help but think if he wasn't, he probably would have at least thought about Dan.
Good Lord. Anybody but Dan. Anyway, but
okay, then Michael, if we're really going to go that. If Michael were bi, he absolutely would have.
And speaking of which, even Lindsay, Michael's spouse is bi. But beside the point, I believe I've heard them speak in conversation that that at times Gavin would see somebody and say, "Ooh," and then even Meg would be like, "Ooh, yeah, that too." And that's the kind of relationship that I want, right? Like yeah, both parties can look at someone and say, "Ooh, that's nice. That's wow, she's hot. Wow, she's sexy." Or wow, that dude's nice looking, or that dude's attractive. Like, come on, it's not that big a deal here, people. There's nothing wrong with admiring someone of the opposite or the same sex. Like there's nothing wrong.
To be fair, if I was in a theoretical relationship with Meg Turney, I don't know if I would stop looking at her.
I don't think
it would borderline. It would border on creepy, by my own admission.
And this is why we're not dating Meg Turney.
It's just that we're just like, wow. It's one of those things.
When you have one of the, what number was she? I think she was in the top 50. Thanks. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh God. Number 33. I think that's the best I've done today. But yeah, if I had a woman in the maximum top 100, which I want to say she was in top 50, yeah, I would probably never take my eyes off of that woman. Good Lord, Meg is just mwah. I think Jessica Negru's in that same top 100.
Same thing applies to her and Darshell Stevens and Moon Fox. I just can't say the first name.
Katsuya.
Okay. Thank you. And bless you for that.
Gesundheit.
Jumanji.
I mean, I could ramble off straight. Oh, well, here's a side story. So today, a cosplayer that I follow, and I don't want to say did like, but now I have much less respect for her. I finally hit the point where I had to unfollow pretty much all of her social media stuff.
Yikes.
Because she posted a video, or she was either in stream or something, and someone posted a video of her saying that anxiety and depression is just something you should just get over. And that was
I heard about that.
Yeah, that was a tipping point. I don't even want to say her name because I don't like calling people out for things. I mean, she obviously did something really fucked up. That's not cool. But yeah. I don't want to call her out for that. But she basically went on a small, tiny minute, maybe 2 minute long rant of just it's understandable you have depression in this or anxiety about that. But sometimes it's just things you have to just get over, and just get over. Like, it doesn't work. Right. That way, as a person, I have anxiety. Yeah, I
I'm about to say I would have liked to see someone that she was with at the time who felt like like something these approaches like, oh wow, that's really novel advice. This is the first time I've ever heard it. I'm cured.
Right.
I love when people say that.
I mean, and that's clearly
over it.
advice coming from someone who just doesn't, has not experienced that.
Well,
kind of thing.
even if she had or hadn't, I do believe that she just seems to feel like, oh, I've been through some things before too. I just got over it.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not.
That's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
It just seems like you don't understand what depression and anxiety and all that is.
That really hurt me because she's been through. It's probably people are gonna figure out who it is if I say this, but she's been through controversies before, and I was like, well, she wasn't right in what she did. This happened, that happened. And it's like, that's messed up, but I'm gonna stick by her because I do like her cosplay and I do like the work that she puts into things. And regardless of what people may think about her, I do like what she does as a cosplayer. But when you start to hit a point that I can't defend the things that she's done anymore, right. And I don't want to try anymore. Yeah, that was kind of hurtful and painful. I think we can do one more topic. So let's hit the last topic, which is IGN firing of Filip Miucin. Is that his name?
I think it's Miucin. Yeah.
IGN finally getting rid of Filip Miucin, and as of a few days ago, if not longer ago, them just ripping down everything that he's done from the website.
Yep.
This dude is a jackass, like through and through, because
ethics in gaming journalism.
I like IGN. I don't visit IGN nearly that often.
Dude, I used to live on IGN.
Same. I used to, but I don't do it anymore.
On their message boards too.
But like if I want. I think it's a telling thing that if for most gamers, if you want news about something, if you want information about something for a game, you go to IGN. If you Googled some video game, the first thing to pop up was more than likely IGN.
Yeah.
And what he's done in just that one video and the countless other things that he's probably done before, he's ripped down everything that they've every bit of goodwill that they've brought up, and just tore it straight down. Because anytime anybody says anything about IGN now, it's going to go back to Filip Miucin and the plagiarism, which is the worst thing you can do.
I don't know if it will, because I think they've handled it very well. I think the only person that's really going to end up really hurting from this is him.
But
I don't think IGN's going to see,
I don't think they're going
a
to
loss
fail.
of goodwill due to that.
No, they're not going. They're not going to go downhill because of it. But I do think that when people say IGN, most people are probably going to bring up the plagiarism thing. All right, that's what happened, right?
It's kind of a meme.
Yeah, but people even the best intentioned memes, which does that even make sense?
Well, no, I'm not. I didn't mean it as like a good thing. I just mean like.
Well, but I mean somebody down the line. Let's say a couple months from now or years from now, someone says, "Oh, did you see the IGN article? Oh, was it plagiarized?" That's the kind of thing that's going to happen.
The developers who made Dead Cells, which was the game, the
right?
review that everyone noticed.
By the way, I apologize, everybody. I've just been mining. I've been playing Minecraft. I'm not
I know,
playing
and it's infuriating.
We should have found a way to get 7 Days to Die.
Oh, that would have been great. Go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry.
The developers of Dead Cells did an AMA on Reddit, and like one of the top questions was, their thoughts on that, and you could even tell just by the reaction. Like they responded, but it was kind of like we knew this one was coming. Like. For them, it's like that whole scandal will almost like haunt the game a little bit, like.
But I think it helped them a little bit. I mean, the
scandal
helped.
It was some free
press,
basically.
But I do like one thing I do like that has come out of this. I maybe not like that come out of it, but the guy who's what's his name? Oh damn it, Boomstick Gaming or whatever. The article or the video that he basically straight ripped. He came out and said like, no, I don't wish any ill will upon this guy. I'm not really happy that he got fired either. But it's like that's the kind of thing that you can just be happy that someone can still feel good about a situation. Like obviously it sucks that his video was plagiarized and that someone else obviously did it, and that was a big company. But he can still have the foresight to be like, I'm mad about it and all, but I don't really want to be fired or
no, that's a very
it's a very civil way of looking at it.
Yeah,
I did like that.
I do think he deserved to be fired.
He
though.
absolutely
Yeah, about to
It's
say.
the right thing to do.
When you plagiarize someone else's works, that's a fireable offense.
Right.
Even if you don't wish any ill will about them, it says more about the plagiarizer's professional integrity or lack thereof of it.
Did anybody here see the video, his apology video?
I did not. You were saying you saw it?
I had seen the video and
it got taken down, I think.
he took it down right away. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not right away. He took it down very quickly afterwards. When I saw the video,
Backlash.
I saw the video.
That's a
and
lot of thumbs downs. Maybe I didn't think this through very well.
I actually, it's a part of me was said, well, that was genuine, and I understand. I don't condone anything he said, or condone anything he did. Like you plagiarize someone else's thing, and that's just fucked up. Don't do that, especially in the profession that you're in. Like dumbass, don't plagiarize something. Yeah. But in his apology, he talked a little bit about his family being targeted for death threats, which should never ever happen.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, and things like that. And he went down the line of, allegation this, allegation that. No, it's not allegation, dude. You plagiarized someone else's thing.
Right.
But a lot of what he said,
allegedly.
He used the word allegedly. Like, oh, well, this allegedly happened. Like, no, dude,
that's a legal term.
you plagiarized. But anyway, in his apology, it was like, I understand. Like, I don't wish any harm to you, but you fucked up and you deserve to be punished for it.
Right.
Outside of that, his apology was a little bit weird, like trying to point the finger, and he definitely called to Jason Schreier, hey, if you want to dig through more of my stuff and see if you can find anything else. And guess what everybody did? Yeah. Like, really? And everyone was like, well, guess what? I'll look even further now.
Like, why? Like, the fact that you would think that, you're in this position and you can entrench into it and that's going to help you. That's going to help you. Like, I don't understand that mindset.
Yeah, like if he
had just come out and been like apologetic, then like maybe there'd be a chance, for him to do something. But at this point, like, I don't. There's no way that someone that with that history could ever like find work for sure. And how are you going to get followers? When like the general public view is just so negative.
He should not get another job in games media.
He probably shouldn't.
No,
it would be miraculous if he ever got another job.
But in reality, in any sort of like journalistic type job at all, like no.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve the job because you've shown that you can't. I mean, I don't know that you can't even form your own opinion, because I listened to Colin's Last Stand just recently, and I what he said resonated with me. Right? It's just like, how could you not even form your own opinion about something? Like you decided to rip someone's opinion because you couldn't make your own? Why? What in what world could you not decide? Oh, hey, this game that I had to review, it's okay. I liked it. It's interesting. You couldn't even do that. Sad. What's funny? I'm still playing Minecraft. I'm sorry.
No, it's just that I take it that's Moriarty.
Yes, Colin Moriarty.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Because the world would be a better place if they actually could think for themselves and have opinions for themselves instead of relying on others to tell them how to think and what to think. That's more along the lines of that. That's what I was laughing about it. Just then, that's just, if you're still like, I have no strong feelings about this one way or the other. when it comes to playing a game, I'm like, how invested are you in this?
All I can say is my gut says maybe.
That's for Futurama?
Oh, a guy just came out that door. Oh my god. Oh my
Die. Got him.
Yeah.
I killed a man. I'm going to jail.
Your neighbor's like, honey,
sorry.
My bad.
Dude, that guy did not see that coming.
I saw somebody else. I thought I saw someone else. Okay, I think we can end on that good note. Good note? Is that a good note?
Was that a good note?
I killed someone, so that's a good note, right?
That's good.
Here, let me just blow this up there. I just felt like
Now he feels more accomplished.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching and listening to the Press Pause podcast. You're not wrong. Number 10. I still don't question mark. I gotta get these numbers. See, once we start doing this more consistently, I'll get the numbers down. And maybe I probably won't ever get the numbers down. I'm gonna look for the numbers every goddamn time. We'll be on YouTube. We'll be on SoundCloud. Where else can I go? I don't follow our Facebook page. I'll be on Twitter at Play Pause Entertainment. No, God, no, not MySpace. No. Dig, no Dig. Oh my God, I don't know. Thanks for watching. I can't. I'm thought out.
You out-thoughted yourself?
I out-thoughted myself.
Man.
Look for the new subreddit to come
I think
soon.
you should have kept the gun you had. Oh, there you go. Okay.
I have a. Oh, let's finish out this match. Let's wait till I die, which will be very soon. How many people left? There are 16 people. Oh my God, there's 16 people.
Oh wow,
left.
dude, this is good. You're doing good.
Oh my God. Now I should hide.
No, play aggressive.
You want me to play aggressive? Oh God. Okay, I'll play aggressive. I'll just wear. I can't. I don't remember.
I said aggressive, not stupid.
Oh. I'm sorry. What's the difference?
By the way, you collect all these resources and you never build anything.
Because I don't like building.
Then why are you collecting the resources?
Because if I have to build a shield, if I have to build stuff in front of me so I don't die. I haven't even done it yet. I don't even. How do I do it? A. Oh shit! No. How do I put it away? How do I put it away? I heard people.
I think it sounded like to the right. Oh. Dude, you're dancing.
What the?
Get behind some cover or
Holy
make some.
crap! I can't hit him from here. I don't have a sniper. It's a hell of a shot.
There definitely is someone to the right.
There's another guy nearby, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
probably
really
wouldn't be around the
intense.
mountain.
Oh
You're
my
right
God.
in the center.
Oh my God.
Go hide in a building. Just hide. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna hide. They have to come to me.
Get sniped.
This is like the culling all over again.
You have to come to me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so hard. Die hard.
You're in a really bad
Christmas
spot
movie.
right now.
We will take your funk now.
Oh my God. Save me. Somebody drop up.
Yeah, that was built. Maybe? Question mark?
Or someone shooting at it.
How do I reload?
See, he built a fort.
That's how you reload.
Tony, did you see how he built a fort up on that hill?
And it's nighttime.
And it's night right now.
Did you realize it's night? Okay, I'll shut up.
Oddly, it wasn't built in a fortnight.
What is a fortnight? It's like 8. Was it 14 days? Something like that.
Who knows?
On that note, I'm going to look that up.
Where is everyone? Don't kill me.
Go to the tall building.
Please don't kill me. No, I want to hide in this one. All right, I'll go to the tall building.
You go on
what did you say a fortnight was?
14 days.
That's right.
Oh, sweet. Nice. I am sort of smart sometimes, maybe. Guys, I'm going to die.
There's someone else up here.
We need a sniper.
10 people left.
I'm so going to die.
Dude, go higher.
But I feel like there's someone up there.
Then kill them.
Okay. Oh,
Oh my God.
I was right. Someone is right here.
Oh. Dude, you have a shotgun.
Oh! Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Dude, you're doing good.
Okay. I'm scared.
9 people left. Press up on your D-pad.
Up on D-pad.
Wait, press
Mark Y.
down on your D-pad. Press down on your D-pad.
Down on D-pad. Mark Y.
Oh, I was trying to get you to do the dance moves.
Down. Up. How do I do it? No? Down. Up.
Complete with the 80s music.
Hope that's not copyrighted.
Hope that's not what?
Hope it's not copywritten. I'm still alive. Somehow I'm still alive. Oh my God, I'm still alive. I'm gonna die. So
Hey, he's
hard.
in the top 10.
My first time in the top 10 in Fortnite.
Dude.
If this freaking zone moves out of this building, I'm gonna be very mad.
That would suck.
It looks like it's going that way.
I should start going down because you're probably right. I'm about to just fucking. Hold on. I'm going down.
Oh yeah.
Minecraft, baby. Oh, it is here. Yay! I can stay.
Minecraft, baby.
Please let me live. Please, no one come for me.
How many kills you got so far?
2.
2? Nice.
Oh my god. This is like the after credits.
Dude, this is the best you've ever done at a by yourself at a battle royale game, I think. I feel like you and I playing PUBG together have made it in the top 10.
I've made it to top 5 a lot in PUBG.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why is a
But just
balloon there?
playing like a bitch most of the
I
time.
don't know.
I don't want to shoot it because I don't want to give away my position.
Yeah, don't shoot him. It's not worth it. I think there's 2 guys.
Oh my god.
I think somebody was chasing somebody.
I want to make a top 5, people. I want to make a top 5 playing like a baby.
Playing like a baby.
Playing like a baby. Like a pleb.
At least start building here.
Building what?
I don't know. Build whatever you can.
You should build.
Here, I'll build. What's that? Here, build it.
a fort.
There.
Then they're
That's
gonna
a roof.
know. Then they're gonna know there's someone there.
Why did I build a roof? I don't know why I danced either.
Ooh, that's a good idea because then they have to shoot their way up.
Yes, Mark, you're
Or
thinking. Now you're thinking with
Dig
portals.
their way up.
Shout out to Gladys.
59 seconds.
Yeah, you should cover that.
I'm gonna have to jump out of here.
Yeah, you need to have an escape plan.
I'm pretty sure that the zone is definitely gonna change this time. Like, I can't be that lucky.
Just go to bed. Oh, dude, that was such a nice bed, and you just fucking destroyed it.
What's he gonna do? Sleep in it?
Yeah, I was gonna playing Minecraft. Oh my god.
Yeah, move your spawn point.
7 people left.
7 people remaining.
You could use stairs to get. You could build
Now there's
steps
6.
to get higher. up.
How does one stairs? Let's see.
A.
L. No, stop. Damn you, Switch controls,
Yeah.
Nintendo. Where's the zone going? Oh my god!
You're still in it.
Just outside
Just
the zone.
outside of it.
I think I still have my.
You're not
think
gonna
I can
jump, are
I
you?
think I can glide. I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
Wait,
I
how do I
wouldn't
use? Hold on. A, Y. No, that's not Y. That was X. A, oh god!
Get down. Crouch. 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 Stop jumping. Oh man. Ooh man. Dude, he's in a way better building than you. Why are you in this one? Oh shit! What's he doing?
He's building up.
Oh shit!
He's smart.
You need to get back inside where it's safe.
But I need to get over there.
Oh, true. Build steps. Build stairs of your own and climb up them.
I don't want to.
Dude, he's gonna
He's gonna
outbuild
kill me.
you.
He's gonna fucking kill me.
You gotta move. You gotta move from where you are. Can't stay there.
How do I reload? Thank you. I've never played video games before.
Ooh.
Shit!
I think you got shot from
Yeah, I think you were I think you were hitting more than one direction.
behind.
I died.
That was a different guy. Yeah, a different guy killed you.
Oh god. Well, thank you again for watching. You're not wrong. You just watched. You just watched an awful player make it to the top 10.
That was
Right.
yeah.
So thanks. We'll see you next time.
Whoa.
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh yeah. Should have done that then, man.
But no.
Dude,
Thanks.
this
and,
guy knows what he's doing.
Thanks and bye.
Bye, everybody.